from the heart of New York City.
It's Today with Jenna
and Sheinelle.
We got it, yeah, we're shining today.
With today's guest, actor Charlie Hall.
Everything feels alright with Jenna and Sheinelle. We're shining today.
Hi, everybody. It is Tuesday, July 7th. It's Wear Yellow Day. No, just kidding.
But we all wore yellow.
We all wore yellow.
People
today.
always say, like, oh, does somebody dress you?
They think we plan it.
Or
but
do you
today,
plan it?
I mean, the whole team. Like, I
So
can't.
much so that Savannah was wearing blue. She went up and changed at 8:30 because Sheinelle, Dylan, and I were all in yellow,
Yes,
and Craig.
And Craig. And then Carson ran upstairs and changed.
He changed, too?
Did you see Carson at the end of the
No.
show? He put on a yellow tie.
Where
and a
did you
shirt.
even get that
I
from?
wondered that, too, because we've never seen Carson in yellow.
No, it's not his.
Like
He must have-
tatted under his suits. And
Yeah, he stole that from Al Roker.
Oh, that's probably
Don't
what
you
it
think?
is. Surely.
When you were little, and my girls sometimes still do this, did
Yes.
you ever plan with your friends the day before? Like,
Absolutely.
let's wear blue top, red bottoms.
Absolutely. I mean, almost, honestly, probably 2 times a week. I thought somebody was clapping.
Why?
Oh,
she
no,
did
she
clap.
did clap.
Why
Who
did you
clapped?
just break out into clap?
Oh, was that Rainey?
Rainey, are you okay? She's just
She was agreeing. with this.
agreeing. That's an agree. Sometimes we clap around here in agreement. That I know, and sometimes my kids still do it.
Oh, really?
Is this not like the typical preteen, teen, 10-year-old vibe where it's like 9 o'clock and mama already has her retainer in and she's about to snooze? I don't really wear a retainer, but I just
I was
thought
about to
that'd
say, you wear a retainer?
No, but I just thought that was funny. You know what I mean? I'm like in bed, eye
Yeah.
mask.
Okay. Do you wear
like-
an eye mask?
No, I just thought that'd be funny.
I have a feeling that you have a retainer and wear an eye mask.
No, I don't do either.
Where'd that come from?
Because I'm trying to
You're
set
setting the
the
scene.
scene.
Okay, we're back.
Which is like,
I'm back.
nobody talk to me.
Yeah.
Like, it's night time.
Yep,
Okay?
yep.
So it's night time, and then they come in and they're like, Mom, I told somebody I would, wear a matching orange tutu tomorrow. And I'm like, it is 9 o'clock at night. Do you think things just get delivered?
And then you got to just go find it
right?
or get delivered.
Mom, we need to bring brownies to Spanish class.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Does that not happen to you?
Oh, it happens all the time, but my kids have now, I got to get it
Outsourced
off.
it?
Yeah, I got to get Uber Eats off. I know.
What did I tell you
I
about
know,
Uber Eats?
I
Don't
know.
ever let them have it.
The problem with Uber Eats now is they don't just deliver food. They deliver whatever you
So what are they
need.
Tell me the weirdest thing.
The biggest thing?
Tell me, or the oddest.
Okay. It's bad, but I made them send it back.
Tell me.
Do you guys know that Best Buy is on Uber Eats?
No.
And I got it it was a while ago. The doorbell rang. So this was a while ago. The doorbell rang. And it was this, it was like a PlayStation wheel. It was like a big box. And I was like, what is this? Like, what is, no, we're not.
They Uber Eated.
The kids had a bunch of friends over. One of my kids, which will remain nameless, had a bunch of friends over.
He knows who he is.
And they thought it would be fun to get like a wheel for whatever game it was. And so I heard the doorbell ring and I'm like, oh, no. We're not delivering wheels. Like that is like gaming whole.
The fact that you can Uber Eats a PlayStation.
Yeah, it's like, because they have different stores. They have Best Buy and Target and, all the things. You can get whatever you need anytime.
You take that off those phones right now.
Why? This said person had to go back. They had to take it back. Like
They had to walk back.
No, you get in a car and take it back. Like Uber. Wait a minute. I just realized the irony of that.
Yeah.
It made sense.
They got in an Uber and they Ubered back to the Best Buy and they were like, sorry, my mom won't let me keep this. Yeah, good.
And don't put that on social. If you're here,
No.
you got that special.
Yeah. If you're on TV, that's
if you're
good.
with us right now, you got some special information.
Yeah, that's not letting
Anyway,
you
what are
wear.
we talking about
Should
today?
we talk about Rihanna? Let's talk about Uber Eating. Rihanna is just like us. She doesn't even Uber Eat. I'm sure she does.
Yeah.
But she also grocery shops like a normal human.
So here's the deal. She recently hit the market with Jason Lee of Hollywood Unlocked, and she gave us an inside look at her grocery list with her kiddos. Take a look.
So you need to grocery shop for you and your guests.
I don't have guests. You got a list? You in there? No, you gotta look. Hold on. Well, you typed up a list.
No, I sent it to Michelle, and she printed it out.
Okay, but wait, is this store-bought
I
mac and
usually
cheese? Or are we
write it
gonna
down.
make it?
She
Okay.
stopped me from writing it
Wait,
down.
is this store-bought mac and cheese or are we making it?
No, we have cheese at home from Barbados.
Okay.
And I'm adding more cheeses,
And noodles.
but I'm making it.
I believe it when I see it.
Whoa.
You say I believe it when,
I believe it when I see it.
She probably can't make a yummy mac and cheese.
That looked like a lovely grocery store.
I was just about to say that's a nice little boutique grocery
Yes.
store. But I believe that she, likes to cook and do some things.
Sure. Yeah, we're talking about grocery shopping.
Well,
I'm like, I will just tell you this. I
Okay.
learned my lesson. You know not to go to the grocery store hungry. Because obviously Jason looked like he was hungry. He just opened the
Have you ever
popcorn.
done that? I just did that the other day.
You opened a bag in the store?
The smart food popcorn, yes.
I don't know.
Can we not do that?
I don't
Why?
think you should.
Is it a divided situation?
I don't think
No.
you should.
When I got to the checkout.
Somebody boo me?
Yeah. No, where was I? When I got to the checkout, I said,
I've eaten this popcorn.
yeah, can you scan it? I had water and
I don't
popcorn.
think that's bad that you're doing that.
Yeah.
I think of the grocery stores like this. Get in and out as fast as you can.
For sure.
Do I ever buy myself like a sparkling water, like a snack
Yeah.
for the way home? Sure, but
Yeah.
I'm not eating
You don't wander.
and touching
Yeah, no,
and
that's true.
eating
Yeah,
and
no.
touching unless it's a free sample.
Yeah. No, I was in the checkout line and it was taking forever. And so I was just waiting for
Oh,
my turn.
okay, well, that makes
and
sense.
so they entice us with the things that are
I
along
know.
the thing.
Gum, I get gum and I don't eat it.
You put it all.
Don't go when you're hungry, and the
Yeah.
other rule is try not to take your children.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Because all of a sudden,
Yeah.
I mean, if your kid is
Your cart has buying wheels.
yeah, they're like, can we have Smuckers? Or not Smuckers. We like Smuckers around here. Sorry, Smuckers. I didn't mean Smuckers, the jelly. What were those things that popped in your mouth?
Oh, Gushers.
I'm like, guys, I know what a Gusher is, and y'all aren't gonna like it.
Yeah, you don't want
I mean,
that.
no offense to the Gushers people.
Yeah, when you can't go to the grocery store. Although I will say, I don't do the grocery. I just Instacart most of the time. Or should I not? Is it horrible? Why to get quiet?
No, that makes sense.
What do you like to go and pick your own fruit?
We don't Instacart.
What do you do?
We go to the grocery store.
I mean, I did the other day, and
Because I find you get
I was
that
just
fruit.
gonna say. I went into a grocery store the other day because I'm in a new neighborhood, so I'm trying to explore. And so I was like, oh, let me find which grocery store I'm going to use Instacart for. And so I went into one, and I was like, oh, this is nice. I forgot how I
When was the last time you had been to a grocery store?
Before that?
Yeah.
Oh. It's been a while.
Are
You
we
know
talking
why?
years?
A year.
1 year?
It's been definitely a year because it gives me agita. I don't.
Do you
no.
just keep your same order and just push go?
Yeah, and it'll say, "Are you out of Cheez-Its?" Why, yes, I am. Well,
I don't know why. We're a grocery store family.
Yeah, I mean, no.
Well-
but the other day I went and I thought, you know what? I need to go back. Okay, last thing.
Oh, wait.
I need to go back to store. Okay, they should pay me for this because whatever. Trader Joe's.
Yes.
I went in the other day because a friend made this. You get smoke. You're gonna thank me. We need to do this on our, what do we call it? Buzzy Bites, Chanel's Kitchen,
Yeah.
whatever it is. Okay.
Chanel's Kitchen.
Smoked salmon, like the ones that come in the dried pack.
Yes.
Okay. The Trader Joe's, you're welcome, Trader Joe's. The kale and yogurt dip. And squeeze a little onion on it and a little cracked pepper.
Squeeze a little onion
on it.
I
mean lemon. Squeeze a little lemon on it.
I was like...
Okay, let's start over. The smoked salmon.
Yes.
The Greek yogurt kale
Dip.
Dip.
Yes.
And squeeze a little bit of lemon.
Yes.
And just a little bit of cracked pepper.
And you put that...
On a pita, on a bagel, on
Ooh,
a
that
cracker.
sounds
It's like a
good.
dip.
Wait, we have to talk about this other story.
Oh,
we
sorry.
have to do this.
Okay. We have to talk about it
Can
tomorrow?
we? We can. Scott Foley. Okay.
Oh, Scott Foley.
Remember his
Oh.
Instagram post caused
We love
quite a
Scott Foley.
scandal. We adore him.
Yeah.
I love him from Felicity back in the day, but he
Same.
was also in
Same.
Scandal. It's a video of Scott eating his breakfast with somebody really special. Take a look.
All right, crepe batter's made. Do you want a crepe now? Or do you want a crepe on kind of? I'll wait.
Life cereal, raisin bran, and maybe, what else did I put in here? Oh, cat tongue. Hey.
That's nasty.
Jerk. There you go.
You know I don't have, you know I have very few boundaries around my cats. Very few, but I don't let them eat while I eat, although, take a look. I just want to ask the class, what kind of cat eats a kiwi? Oh, turns out she likes blackberry too. What kind of cat eats fruit? If you know any,
She has it in her mouth.
let me know. It does look like she's not eating, she's just licking.
No.
I prepared my cat a fruit plate. My cat got a little fruit plate.
Jenna Bush Hager.
She loved it, and she did. And I said it looks like she's just licking, but no, she ate a blackberry.
Oh.
She loves fruit. It's good for her digestive tract.
Was that like, were you guys eating it together? I cannot. The show is over. I can't.
You're quitting?
No, I can't. No, I love that we love different ways.
things.
Scott is a friend of our show.
Yes.
I wanted to call Scott. I wanted to do a phoner with him and say, Scott, why do you have the kitty cat eating out of your cereal?
Now, that looked too much for me. I wasn't like eating. Y'all, coming up next, actor Charlie Hall is here. Did you just do 6'7"?
I did 6'7". He's starring in a new series, Maximum Pleasure Guaranteed, and he's joining the cast of one of our favorite shows. We're gonna get the scoop. He wants to leave. No, I'm just kidding.
No,
right
he
after
likes
this.
cats.
You like cats?
He likes cats.
Charlie, do you like cats?
Charlie, he loves
He
cats.
likes cats. He likes cats.
All right, we know Charlie Hall from shows like The Sex Lives of College Girls and Monster, the Lyle and Eric Menendez story. And soon we're going to see him in the next season of The White Lotus.
But right now, he's starring in the dark comedy Maximum Pleasure Guaranteed, where his character tries to help his friend solve a murder. Take a look.
Hey, reach in there and unlock it.
You reach in there and unlock it.
No, your arms are crazy long.
My arms are normal. These are normal man arms.
You're a giant with a freakish wingspan, so stick those pool noodles in there and unlock the door. Go.
Dog. Who even leaves a dog in a car like that?
Princess. Oh.
I hope it chews your lips off.
You get in there and look for the phone.
It's so good. I want more.
I know, we're into it. This show, even by just that clip, it's this kind of myriad of genre. It's funny, it's a mystery. What drew you to it?
Honestly, exactly that. Like, it was... Immediately when I read the script, I was like, wow, there is really not a lot of shows that I have seen or read for that kind of oscillate genre like this, you know? And that was really exciting because it's really genuinely scary. It can be really thrilling and heartbreaking and heartwarming and also really funny. So it was just kind of everything all at once in the best way.
I think it's so cool that Stephen King is a fan. Like, he's a big fan. He, like, tweeted about the show.
He said it was, like, excellent.
It's wild. I thought it was like, I saw it, because he's tweeted about it multiple times,
Yeah.
enough to where I kind of was like, is he being paid to do this? What's going on?
Awesome.
But it's not. It's genuine, and it's so cool, and there's, like, no better endorsement for a mystery than Stephen King, but it's so funny to see him, like, seeing anything that I'm in is quite an honor. Really, really wild to see.
The White Lotus is like the type of show that changes people's careers. Our friend Leslie Bibb was on it.
The best.
Are you so pumped? I mean, what happened when you got this role?
Yes, so pumped. I really couldn't believe it it's so funny because, like, when I got the call from my team that I got the White Lotus, I internally was freaking out, but I'm the type of person, like, I don't get too high, I don't get too low, and I'm kind of a little bit coy with how I'm feeling. And so they told me, I was like, oh, wow, that's great. We hung up, and then my manager, Mitch, called me, and he was like, did you already know that you got it, like, when we told you? And I was like, no. And he's like, you're just so calm. And I was like, no, trust me, internally, I am freaking out. I'm just not showing it. So I was tripping.
I mean, you started as a basketball player. That was like your first great love.
Yeah.
He played at your
You
school.
played at Northwestern. Go Cats. We're gonna
Was
take a
that?
picture.
Do you feel like that's part of it? You have this sort of like calm, athletic.
Yeah, it could be. It's also like I think a lot of my kind of freaking out does come out in sports as opposed to like my job, funny enough, because I still play a lot of basketball, so I kind of reserve the craziness for basketball. So it kind of helps me siphon
That's good.
it
I'm
off.
going to tell that to my boys. Like, it helps you kind of channel it and use it for them. I love
100%.
that. So your mom is comedy legend Julie Louis-Dreyfus. Also, go Wildcats.
Yes.
What was her reaction to the White Lotus? Because it's like Jenna said, like that one is like a drop the mic.
Totally.
Yeah.
And it's like one of her favorite shows.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's everybody's favorite show.
I know, and it's so good, and Mike White is incredible. So when I called her, and she was with my dad, and I remember her kind of like being with, he got it. And and it was really, really sweet. And she's just so stoked, really just excited for me to be on a show of this quality, just because it's really, really, really good, and that's so
Can you
exciting.
tell us if you die?
I can't tell you that. I wish I could, but I can't.
Is it you?
so good?
I'm trying to look at you and see in your eyes.
Go.
Do you die in the White Lotus?
I don't know.
Okay, he's looking. He did blink twice.
Usually, sometimes when guys lie, their nostrils flare.
Or they look to the left.
Oh, okay.
We've been
Where did I
taught-
look?
You look straight on, but
Okay.
you blink twice.
That's just a telltale.
Yeah, it is.
Can't wait.
Okay, so you were 1 year old when Seinfeld ended, is that right?
Yeah.
You won?
Ish, yeah.
That was you? That's that tiny little baby?
That is me, believe it or not. I think I posted that for Mother's Day. One of the,
Oh my God, it's so cute.
When did you
The
know
ultimate prank,
that like
funny years.
Seinfeld was like a hit.
Seinfeld was like a,
Well, it's funny. I don't remember when I sort of figured out the Seinfeld of it all, but I do remember when I was really young, like kind of like 5 and before, I was convinced that my mom was famous for like just being a mom, like just being my mom. And so I thought people were like asking for her autograph and stuff because she was my mom.
Oh, that's so cute.
And I don't remember exactly.
I've ever heard.
I don't remember when that switched, but I do remember being surprised when other moms wouldn't get, because I'm like, wait, they're also moms. Like, what's going on
We
here?
celebrate moms in this country.
Absolutely
Ask her
right.
for her autograph.
100%.
I love
Oh my God, I love it.
That was great.
You're such a pleasure. Thank you for being
thank
here.
you.
And speaking of pleasure, Maximum Pleasure Guaranteed is streaming now on Apple TV.
All right, up next, the after-school program turning teenage boys into confident men, and the man behind the mission, right after this.
Now to a story out of Georgia about a program that went viral for teaching practical skills to teenage boys, like how to iron, go grocery shopping, or book a doctor's appointment.
We're going to chat with the man behind those videos in just a moment. But first, a look at why he's hoping his lessons will change lives.
And they y'all gonna learn how to iron, you understand that?
Yes, sir.
There you go, flick that wrist. Oh, he done got it. What we do now?
At this summer camp and after-school program, students are learning some of life's most practical skills.
Do we understand now how to grocery shop? Some of the things that we teach, how to make doctor's appointments, how to speak confidently, how to do laundry, how to paint. For us, routines build habits, habits build character, and character makes the man.
These lessons have captivated social media.
Make sure that bad boy real good and flat, you understand that? We're inspiring people all over the country, and we're inspiring parents, and if we're hitting 18 million views, that can actually make a dent in society.
But for founder and content creator King Randall, the program X for Boys is focused on helping those in his hometown of Albany, Georgia.
The city of Albany, Georgia is one place that everybody believes you have to leave in order to succeed. I refuse to leave our town. I think this is my charge. We're responsible for raising the next police officers. We're responsible for raising the next mailmen. We're responsible for raising the next teachers. And we want to make sure that we are having some type of impact on all of those kids to become protectors and providers for their community.
The 26-year-old says it's his community that helped shape the man he's become.
We had a village concept in our neighborhood. I was raised around those football coaches, those teachers, the pastors, the mom, and that's what I want to see for other kids. You should have a lot of people helping to pour into you. And I'm really appreciative for all the mentors I had growing up.
King had mentors in culinary school.
Chef Sly, he taught me, everything about culinary, but he's like a grandfather to me now.
And in the Marines.
The Marine Corps helps shape how I teach. It shapes my cadence when I speak to the kids. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
But King found his true calling investing in the youth back home. In 2019, he kicked off his first camp when he was just 19 years old.
There were no other programs that were offering what I was trying to teach. And that's why parents believed in what I was doing, even with me being that young. We changed oil, we grew our own food. We had the greatest summer ever that year. I wanted something where we were actually trying to change the mindsets of the children to give them a new outlook on things.
Seeing such success motivated King. He purchased and renovated this office building, a space where he now hosts 25 students free of charge.
We do a whole bunch of stuff, field trips, exercise, everything.
We take care of the chickens, we get eggs. We really do a lot of penmanship and spelling and math. Yeah, I'll be ready for 5th grade.
It's hard raising boys by yourself, especially without a father, but I just put them around people and the resources that's gonna help them in life.
Ooh, I'm very grateful. He's not shy no more. He used to be very shy.
We've taken them to Atlanta. We've flown them to Utah and different things to see that mountains are big, or to see snow for the first time, or to see that a skyscraper is huge. Some of them have never been outside of our city limits. So for them to discover the world, to discover different pathways to success, that means a lot.
And the program doesn't stop with the boys. Families receive help with groceries, cleaning supplies, and utility bills.
We're relieving stress, and building morale at home is just as important as raising a kid. Morale at home is everything.
That's an emotional spot for me. King, thank you for not just taking my boys in, but taking me in as a parent.
King has been a blessing in my life. I love King for that.
Raising children is not easy. This is my small hometown, and we have hope for our town.
Oh my gosh, we are so happy that King Randall is here. King, we're like, have tears in our eyes because you are
I appreciate you.
an angel on earth. You're mentoring all of these incredible boys.
Yes,
I know
ma'am.
you get probably more out of it than they do.
Yes, ma'am.
You're also spreading this to girls too.
Yes, ma'am. So we just opened up the girls program. We just started doing a camp with them. And I was very nervous for the past couple of years to do that because people have been asking me to do it for so long. But to see those girls wanting to come back and teaching them about safety and being prepared, or finding the emergency shutoff at the gas station, or how to pressure wash, how to check on your car.
Yeah.
Those things are important because
Yeah,
our
and they
girls are
need
missing it.
mentors too.
I love
Absolutely.
that.
Everybody
and I
needs
love
one.
you place importance on just the generational, your grandmother helped you come up with the idea, and you love your mentors. I was reading, there's this one, talk to us really quickly about your mentors growing up.
Yeah, so my mentors growing up were very important to me. I believe in the village concept, and that's why we have the program the way that we do. So my grandfathers, my mother, my grandparents, my football coaches, my teachers, the deacon that stayed behind my house, the truck driver across the street, all these men helped to raise me. But one meaningful thing for me was both my grandparents, my grandfather on my mom's side and my dad's side, both passed away on the same day last year. And they both gave me so much wisdom. And so for me, that was a bigger charge for me to continue doing what they gave me. And for me, my grandparents didn't leave me what I would say inheritance as far as money, but as far as wisdom.
Oh,
Amen.
beautiful. Well, we have a little surprise for you because some of those mentors wanted to send you a little message. Take a look.
King Randall, thank you for everything that you're doing in our community. We love you. We appreciate you.
The future of our kids is a whole lot brighter with your passion and dedication. Love you, King.
I have truly seen you growing from a young boy to a young man. Keep up the great work. Don't let nothing, nobody distract you from your journey.
Proud of the fact that you're putting and serving others in front of yourself.
I knew you'd be great when you was younger, man. You kept driving, keep pushing, man, inspiring young men to continue to grow forth in the Lord, man. Our prayers are with you. God bless you, brother.
You become a big stone that's causing many ripples, ripples that will continue for generations. I love you, man.
Oh,
pulled out some
love
people.
that.
Oh my
This
goodness.
show will do that, let me tell you.
Wow.
Well, and that last message was from your former teacher, Robert Sly. I know he means a lot to you.
Yeah, Chef Sly, he's like a grandfather to me now, and we became so close because he caught me skipping his class back when I was in 10th grade, and now like I'm at his house almost every week now. But you guys pulled out some special people I hadn't seen in so long. My football coach Nelson, Chef Beard, Chef White, they mean a lot to me, especially from culinary school. So I appreciate you all.
Well,
they love you too.
Yeah.
So we have another surprise for you this morning. Robert is here. Robert, come on out, my friend. Hey.
Good to see you, Chef. Yeah.
I love that.
Sit with us. Ooh, careful, careful.
Everybody's sticking around.
Yes.
So we're going to talk to Robert about the power of mentorship right after this.
Yeah, he surprised you. Did you not know? We are back with the founder of the Mentorship program X for boys and girls, King Randall, who has been inspiring teens to become confident, successful men.
And before the break, we surprised King with one of his mentors, former teacher Robert Sly. So happy you made it in. Listen, it was a tough travel day yesterday here in New York City, but why do you think it was important to be here for King?
Because King is King, and he's so special to my family. My wife and I, we've known him for over half your life now, right? So, and he's like a son to us.
Oh.
He says grandson, but
more like son.
prefer son.
You know what's so amazing about this story is like you really learned to be who you are from people like Robert.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
now you're Robert to all of these kids.
Yes, ma'am. I believe in the village concept. You know, I talk about it often, and sometimes on our videos, people are always like, well, where are their parents?
Yeah.
I'm like, their parents are existing. They need help too. Like, we don't know it all. And so I think if we all can give knowledge to children, I think children could be better if it's not just one person doing it, but if we have 10 or 20 people trying to affect one child, that child could be great.
And I love how you talked about you take field trips. You took a field trip, I think, to Delta Airlines.
Yes.
How cool is that?
Yeah, so Delta invited us to come to the headquarters, and that was such a beautiful
look at
experience.
that.
And my son there, he wants to be a pilot, so that was cool for him. But just teaching them, you know, about emergencies. People don't even know what to do on an airplane because they just get on there and just put their headphones in or whatever. But teaching them real life scenario training is what's best because life doesn't give you a worksheet. Again, it gives you a scenario.
Yeah. Well, speaking of Delta, King, we have another little surprise for you. Delta Airlines heard about your incredible work, and they want to help your mission. They are donating $10,000 to the X for Boys and Girls program so that you can continue to help all of these incredible kids in your community.
Yes, ma'am. I really appreciate it.
How will that help?
Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, we have staff. You know, I want to make sure I give credit to my staff members. The kids are watching right now. They're operating the summer camp, you know, without me being there. And the program is existing not just because of me, but because of those people that you don't see on the camera, that you don't see behind the camera. These people are a big part of the program. So just us being able to receive something like that, to be able to help everyone, it means a lot.
We hope people watching, too, will think about donating. How proud are you of King?
I am so proud. Frederick Douglass said it's easier to train a child than to reform a man. So I love you for what you do.
I appreciate you. Love you too.
All
yes, sir.
right.
Aww. Y'all should go have lunch.
I know.
Yeah.
It took y'all both
You
a long
made it
time
to New York
get here.
City. Go enjoy.
You gotta go eat.
Thank you
Congratulations
so much.
and thank
so
you
much.
for what you do.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Coming up next, interior designer Mikkel Welch.
He is giving us a glimpse inside his beautiful home and sharing DIY decor for under $50. That's right after this.
Thank you guys. That was so wonderful.
There's nothing more fun than seeing where designers live. And today, our pal Mikkel Welch is taking us inside his stunning Welch Manor in Los Angeles.
Okay, the author of The Forever Home opened his cozy cottage-inspired retreat for NBC's Open House. Let's take a look.
Welcome to Welch Manor. I got obsessed with the Cotswolds. The inspiration behind the design all started from a trip to the English countryside. I love my dining room. The mix that I always say is for every vintage piece, there needs to be a modern piece. Welcome to my bedroom. I wanted to kind of play homage to that traditional old school lifestyle. This is where I do literally spend every morning before I get ready to go to work. And this is why I love my outdoor area. That's in that bathtub. Like,
Oh my gosh, we want to go live in your house.
I was just about to say.
Open invitation.
So you're going to show us 3 DIY projects that are really based off of what you've done in your home.
Yes, and the best part, they're all under $50. So,
we like that.
Okay, so let's start off with the drapes. Drapes can be like really, really expensive.
Yes.
So this is a way that you can make some inexpensive Roman shades. So basically what I've done is I've taken some fabric, and I'm just gonna have one, can one of you hold the other end of this fabric?
Sure.
Okay, so what I've done is I've gone to the hardware store and I've gotten an inexpensive blind.
Okay.
And so if you just hold this in, Sheinelle.
Okay.
What I do is I lay this out and I take my scissors and literally what I want to do is every 5 sections I want to cut out an actual blind. So I'm just going to do
Why are we doing so that it can...
So I can make a structure because basically what I will do is I'll cut this off here. I'll just do one.
Okay.
And once I cut these out, it allows me to basically have boning.
Oh,
and once you have that boning, you take the fabric glue and then you can adhere.
And then you get the ruffles.
Exactly. I'm going to cheat and show you the reveal heel.
Like the tufts, right?
Exactly.
The tufts, that's a better word.
That makes sense.
And so this is really simple and easy. And literally all you're doing is taking the fabric, you're gluing this on, and when you get finished, you have a beautiful shade.
It's gonna, oh yeah.
Yes, that you can just push right up.
And when you pick certain fabrics, it can give it an extra elevated look because it'll look
exactly.
Depending on what your house is.
$40.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Wow. $40.
Now, we saw in your dining room, you had some really beautiful kind of vases.
Yes. Okay, so this one is a little more hands-on.
Wow.
I love my vase. Now,
we like
but we're going to do
But yours is expensive.
Girl, we're not gonna talk about that part. We're gonna make you one that is, you know.
Yours is gonna be able. You can pick yours up.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got these bowls from the dollar store. Okay. And what I did is I got some pre-made paper mache.
Okay. Wait, I didn't even know that was a thing.
I haven't paper mache since like 3rd grade.
Well, you know what? Today, Jenna, if you want to take one of these,
sure.
wait, you go back to elementary, and we're gonna have a little fun with paper mache.
Okay, we have 1 minute. We got her.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna take a little bit of paper mache, and I'll do it so that you guys don't get dirty. So what I like to do is I take the paper mache. I need a little more paper mache.
Yeah.
But what I typically do is I just adhere it to the bowl. Sorry, this is not.
That's okay. We should have put more.
We need more.
Yeah, we need a little bit more.
And then it'll go to here?
Yes, so it'll dry like that, and once it dries,
like if you have a real thick paper mache, then you really put it everywhere.
And so then what I do is I take my bowls once they dry.
It is. Look at
and
this.
I literally glue
Put them together
on top of each other, just like this, with the glue, and then you paint it.
And you cut out this?
Yep, cut that out, and then you can add a plank
And you
to the
can
top.
paint it if you want.
Yeah.
That's pretty. Take that home.
I know, right? That's good. Okay. Ooh.
Okay, so this is a very special one.
Yeah.
This is in my kitchen. As a matter of fact, this brass railing is from my actual house. I took it.
Oh, I love. Look at that. Look at this picture.
It wouldn't arrive in time, so
I love how you hang art in your kitchen.
So this one is easy too. Literally, all I did was go to the hardware store, had a board cut down the size, and I painted it matte black. Like simple and easy. Went online to Etsy, got these brass railing kits.
That are beautiful.
$14. You just put these across the top, hang it up on the wall,
Look at
and you got yourself a custom looking shelf.
And you could do this in the kitchen, or you could do it in any little space. She's trying to make some little custom
I know. I'm over here making reading nooks.
Yeah, this could be in your
I love this.
That's what
is
you
gorgeous. Will you come over after this?
Let's do it.
Up next, that was great. Thank you.
She's not kidding.
I know. Now, up next, a peek at some Buzzy movies we can't wait for right after this.
She's not kidding. This would be fun. All right, it is time to check out some Buzzy movie trailers in our series. Can't wait for that. Here's the first one.
Okay, so our first movie, the debut. Julianne Moore plays a housewife who decides to audition for community theater. But when the intense director decides to whip her into shape as an actress, he also changes her life.
What's your story? I don't think we've seen you before. I haven't sung in front of anyone since church choir.
We're auditioning for Jerry.
Who's Jerry?
Basically the biggest name in New Jersey community theater. He's brilliant, but he's not here to be your friend.
Hi, Jerry.
Mocha, no milk when you have it.
All of the baggage that you've been holding on to your whole life.
Honey, did you make dinner?
Use it. I'll need my tool belt and a mocha, no milk.
I knocked you off the damn wall, and you are lying in pieces all over the ground.
Oh, God, did she kill you?
we are going to put Humpty Dumpty back together again. And Mona, when we do that, you are going to be dynamite, baby.
Wow, we don't even know what to say.
I'm in.
Me too.
The debut drops later this year.
Okay, our next movie is The Heart of the Beast. Brad Pitt stars as a veteran going on one last mission with his combat dog. After a plane crash leaves them stranded, they fight their way out together.
This region here is the heart of the beast. Most folks learn that the hard way.
Good job, buddy. We're just gonna have to do this the hard way.
Wow,
We're
this
like-
is like Hatchet.
Wow.
All right, Heart of the Beast hits theater September 25th.
These look good. Okay, this last one better be good. Our last movie is Heartstopper Forever. Following the hit Netflix series, the film explores how the relationship between Nick and Charlie gets tested as they potentially separate after high school. Look at this one.
Everyone thinks teenage relationships don't last. Guess I'm an optimist then. I need you to be okay without me.
It's not as sad as you think. All of us, whether we're together or not, the love that connects us will never break. We built it, and it built us.
We look after each other, don't we? Always.
I mean, Heartstopper
If you
Forever
haven't
hits
seen that
Netflix
first-
July 17th.
Have you seen the first season of that?
No.
It's so good. We'll be back
These
right
are some
after
good
this.
ones.
I know, we just were like in it. Tomorrow, y'all, NBA superstar Jason Tatum will
That's
be
going to
here.
be so much fun. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you
Bye.
tomorrow. Bye. That is
You guys, thanks for watching.
I know. Come join us for all the fun every weekday on NBC.
Yeah, and don't forget to take us along when you're on the go.
Follow the Today with Jenna and Sheinelle podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.